Alright, let's pick it up here. We're still looking for gold powder, but we're almost to the mage's lab. And I thought here you got to fight the primordial ooze again. Like, you can fight them as many times as you want. But in this case, no. It's one of the many bosses early in the game, or one of the few bosses early in the game that you can't refight. It seems as if they're not in any hurry, especially since Midgard is being destroyed and all.
It's here!
Wow, this is like Rufus's greatest line. And we get a key item, and that's the gold powder. Now what's really odd is that when one person took gold powder in the original Valkyrie profile, she became some kind of dragon demon thing and didn't turn into some kind of ugly hag version of themselves, as Walter and Guy and Dallas became. Makes me wonder what happened to him. Because he obviously disappeared from sight, and I'm assuming Walter and Guy are dead because Bronze beat the snot out of them. Watch that thing. You've already seen the fights in here, so there's really no reason to, but I also forgot that you can fight this one rare enemy called I think it's called a gentleman, and it basically looks like the sack mimic. If you attack its arm, you get some kind of card. If you get the Brilliant Peacemaker, a card, and there's one more item from a similar looking enemy. Later in this chapter, you can get something called a Miracle Guard, a green arm rune, which allows you to increases the chance of the guard, I think, but the thing is, it's not really that powerful. Basically, when I did a New Game Plus of this, I practically farmed for new items that I can make for being a value customer. But in this, I didn't really necessarily do that. Especially now, at this point, late in the game, you can actually get items that are much more powerful than what you normally get. It's not this way. That goes down. Take this path. Really odd that those flying enemies, they usually follow you. But in this case they don't. But I think either late in this chapter I also get there's a nice seal stone that I really want to get, and that is allows for a guaranteed, if you touch an enemy, you don't enter battle, period. In fact, enemies don't necessarily see you, they don't follow you. But if you want to start a battle, you have to do it the old-fashioned way and actually attack with the sword. Though you're saying, wow, you're amazing with those crystal things, actually I'm not. I have trouble wall bouncing and stuff like that. Let's save here. And kind of to prove my point, I try to get the last treasure in the Force of Spirits, but that involved me having to juggle an enemy in the air, which I'm not necessarily good at. And when you revisit this time, the elves aren't back. So you don't encounter the elves again. And to prove my point, I'm heading in this direction. And fighting one.
I'm sure we'll be okay. Maybe.
Okay, that enemy there's sharp scissors. There's one attack that it does that I would recommend you watch out for, and that is, Dracon's not there. But it will use Death Grip, which is, increases the odds of actually killing you. And that was Spiritual Thorn. I don't know if my mage has it.
Fight for what we believe in.
Spiritual Thorn is basically is usually an instant kill. But it has certain and I discovered one glitch is that there's an enemy in Quad where I kept on fighting I think it was Thunderbirds, and I kept using Spiritual Thorn, and it basically increased my skill learning experience by 50% for some reason. I don't know if it works all the time. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna use Heal Spell. The only problem is it's one target and it is actually a very good spell. It restores most of your health, more than any item would. Specifically, rare items of the Sage's Arcade. That is tincture.
Fight for what we believe in.
But there's an item I think if you equip it, you can make heal cure all your allies. But the trouble is it's drastically reduced. Okay, there's something up there and I want to get it. The thing is, I'm not high enough. And you're gonna see me actually frustrate myself doing this. Come on, I should have hit it. No, I want it. Oops.
You've been careless.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. When the Elven Wolves summon help, it restores AP for me for some reason. And that was a block too. Seriously, he was bracing for a block. Now you're probably wondering why I enter breakup so often. It's because it's not that difficult. When you have 4 characters that have breakup, it basically quadruples the chances of entering breakup. Okay, it's dead. I can get out of break mode now.
Fight for what we believe in.
Yeah, the good spells, my mage, Agos won't learn until, like level 50 something. Mages don't exactly know all the spells in the game. There are like a few mages that know every spell. But I don't know if Agos is one of them. I don't think he is. And just to prove that that is the case, Lazar didn't know Prismatic Missile. Come on. Oops.
You shall know my power.
Well, these things are easy anyways. It's too far. You're gonna pay for that. I'm gonna wrap up here actually, and I'll pick it up later.